This is officially the Bears CFM, um, but it has now been changed to the 49ers CFM. I requested my release from the Bears after our Super Bowl loss. I simmed the playoffs. I was just kind of like not tired of playing with them, but tired of looking at the jerseys, wanted something different. And after three Super Bowls in 5 years that I played with that CFM, with that franchise, I have moved on to the 49ers, trying to bring back the lore in San Francisco, which they haven't had. This is the roster we put together. There was a few key free agents that we picked up from the Bears. One of which is I said Carlos. It's Sean Dansby. He is going to be the feature back in the offense this year. Finally getting his chance to start. Um, there's his numbers over his first 4 seasons. He had a really breakout year in his third year, and I was looking to trade him, but there wasn't really any takers that were, giving me what I wanted as far as picks go. The Bears wound up actually having, I think, 16 picks in that draft, the draft that just passed, including 2 first rounders and 3 second rounders. That team is pretty stacked. To be interesting to see how they play without me. They do have Ron Rivera is the coach in Chicago now, which is going to be interesting, given the fact that all the offensive weapons that they have, I don't know if they're going to be used properly, but it is what it is, man. Our quarterback is Cody Kessler, coming off a pretty ineffective season. Obviously, they only won 3 games, which is the reason why I was able to take over this team. Last season, he threw for 3,000 yards, but only 17 touchdowns to 14 picks. And as you can see from the first couple years of his career, first 2 years with the Browns, and then the last three were with the Steelers, and then last year was with the 49ers, his first year there. Didn't really do too well in San Fran, but we're going to look to up those numbers, obviously. Um, One player we did trade for from the Bears was last year's, I think, 5th round pick, TJ Trotter. Let's take a look at his stats because he actually got a lot of playing time late in the year with the 2 injuries to our number 3 and 4 receivers. So we did wind up with 32 catches, 3 touchdowns, 2 touchdowns in 1 game, and I believe he did at least have one 100-yard game in that season. So this is him. He was virtually a 6th round pick. It actually wound up being really nice. Um, yeah, the wide receiver core. This draft was not that great. A free agent pickup we did sign was Lavecchia Lemon. This was the guy that caught the game-winning touchdown the last time the Packers beat me in the Bears CFM. It's pretty decent. Catching traffic definitely needs to go up, as well as his awareness, but his route running is just fine. 88 speed, he's 6'5". Definitely going to look to get him the ball down the field some. We signed him to a 2-year deal, I believe. Let's just double check that. His numbers are, pretty consistent. Obviously, playing in the Packers offense, is going to get you a nice little bit of numbers. So we signed him to a 2-year deal. Just around like 6 million, something like that. But yeah, he's kind of like a placeholder until we can find our true number one. This is who the 49ers drafted the year before I got here as the number 4 overall pick, which is not bad at all. Actually pretty good superstar development. Let's see if we can develop him. The only reason he wasn't targeted for me is because he was a 24-year-old rookie. You know how I feel about those. But it is what it is. Somebody we signed out of free agency late in the preseason was Issa Kelly Towns. 90 speed, 90 acceleration, 90 agility as well. Does not have great catch in traffic, but he is a run after catch kind of guy. 83 elusiveness, 82 ball carrier vision is pretty decent. In the preseason, I got him to run after catch trait. He does have drop passes, but we're going to look to improve that. But 61 run block is freaking awesome. He's going to be my primary kick returner as well. Taking a look at rookies that we drafted. This is believe this is the only offensive skill position that we got. Branch Dillon, I believe he was a second or third round pick here. Second round, 24th overall. He's pretty fucking good in my opinion. This is a really good draft for tight ends. There was 3 tight ends that were on my board. One that I really liked that went to Green Bay. We did adjust the offensive line for this team. Quick development. This guy right here was a late round pick. He had a 5th round grade on him. You know I do my scouting, so there it is, 5th round, first pick. We pick up Dwight Peck, 6'4", 317 pounds. It's pretty fucking gnarly. They did have a decent center, as well as a premier left tackle at 87 overall. Not the best run blocker, but he's going to be really good in pass protection for the squad. And this was the 2nd round pick, who I thought was going to be a little better than what he is. Rookie out of Alabama, another 6'4", 316 pounds instead of 17. But he's actually pretty decent as well. First pick in the 2nd round right here. What else? Defense. Let's get to defense. So the 49ers did have the #1 overall pick. And we chose Tyree Booker out of Oregon, 23-year-old. A little older than what I like, but he has all the intangibles to be the next, second coming of Leonard Floyd. And we put him in that right outside linebacker spot. He came with high motor. He came with clutch, bull rush, and spin. We got him high motor so far. We're definitely going to work on getting that swim move as well. He's got the big hitter trait, like everything that you would want out of a #1 overall pick. He has it. 94 stamina as well, so he's going to always be on the field. 65 awareness is low, but we're going to work on getting that up. Our 2nd pick in the 1st round was this guy, Najee McKnight. He was I believe, left end or right end, maybe. But he was 22 years old. 6'2", 243 pounds. We decided to move him to inside linebacker because we don't have those 2 bookends at corner as we did with the Bears. But he's got all the pass rush moves besides bull rush. He's got swim, spin move, strip ball, clutch, big hitter. He does not have high motor, but that's something we're going to get for him. And this is probably going to be most likely going to be our user with 84 speed, 85 agility, and 91 acceleration. 85 finesse move is actually really good too, so we're definitely going to look to use more zone blitzing with this team, especially early on. The weakness is obviously the secondary. We do have Eric Armstead, 87 overall now. Malcolm Brown at D-tackle at 85. Luckily for me, they did at least have one corner that I can move around and try to scheme, to kind of not get attacked in the past game. Our starting free safety is going to be Evan Kowalski, who I was actually targeting as a Bear. 87 hit power is really good. 92 speed and acceleration is awesome as well. He does not have high motor yet, but that's definitely something we're working on. As well as his play rec and awareness has to come up, but for the most part, he's going to be my center fielder because, like I said, we're going to be playing a lot more zone blitz, so definitely going to look to have him out there in position to make plays. Another Bears practice squad member is Solomon McDaniels. We're bringing over to the team as well. Only 84 speed, but he's got good pursuit, good hit power, good tackling. I mean, the speed is a knock on him, but like I said, he's 93 stamina. He's always going to be on the field. And somebody else we brought in, this is another late round pick, so I started targeting prototype defensive backs, specifically corner. And this is what I came up with here with Markel Wimper. He's 6'2", 211 pounds as a corner. I decided to move him to free safety and develop him as that because he's clearly not going to have the coverage ability of a corner. So a 4th round pick. He wound up being a 69 overall, I believe. And he's definitely going to be an integral part of the defense as, like I said, with all the zone blitz that we're going to be doing, he's going to be able to take advantage of his athletic ability and make some plays on some balls for us. So That's pretty much it. We have Bradbury there at our number 2 corner. Our defensive line is definitely not the best. This is the guy that I believe they drafted early, I want to say. Didn't play too much last season, but a third round pick. You know, he's 76 overall. He's going into his third year. He's going to make some plays for us, hopefully. Um, and this is the other inside linebacker that was on the team. The only one I decided to keep as an inside linebacker. Does not have the best block shed or speed, but he does have hit power, and we do need that ringer out there getting the big hits. And this was, I believe, their top defender on the team. He doesn't do anything particularly well. I mean, he doesn't do anything exceptionally well, but he does a lot of things good. Decent finesse move and power move, good hit power, good pursuit. Block shed 86 is really good, so he's going to play that run stopper outside linebacker role for me in the 3-4 defense. He does only have bull rush, so that's a gift and a curse. You know, he's not going to, you know, make all the exceptional type of plays on tackles, but he is going to be able to push the pocket at least because he does have decent strength at 82. So that's the guys. That's the squad. Let me just go ahead and make sure that my specialists are here. Kick returner. I think I can rock with Drayton. I think Drayton has 94. Yeah, 94 speed from Drayton and 95 acceleration. This was one of the another one of the what do you call it? Prototype cornerbacks that I was targeting late in the draft to see if I can find some really freak athletes to make plays. 7th round pick. He's really not a great corner, but he is an excellent return man with 94 speed. So that's pretty much it. Going to go ahead and jump into this game. Before I do that, I do want to take a look at the Cardinals roster because I haven't played them that often in this CFM. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Let's go the opposite way here. Cardinals. They have one person on the injury list, which is Chandler Jones. At 32 years old, it's probably not going to be that much of a you know, impact with him being gone. But let's just see how well or how bad the Cardinals secondary has aged. Let's take a look here. So Robert Condici is a problem. Seth Rollins, 3rd-year quarterback here. Fast guy, 91 throw power, short accuracy, medium accuracy is good, deep is decent. 84 overall, that's not bad. David Johnson did give us a problem last year with the Bears even, so that's going to be an interesting thing here in this game. 89 overall fullback. Moncrief, Thurman Hagens, really good speed receiver here at 5'10", 195. Good route runner, damn good release. Not the best jumping, so he's not going to be a vertical threat. Chris Conley's there. Tight end Jesse James, 90 overall. Wow, that's because he played on the Steelers. That was just a good team for so long in this game, or in this CFM. Offensive line is not the best. Montre Maggot is their best offensive lineman. He only has 81 pass block. He's a damn good run blocker though. 93 and 91 impact. Wow. Wow. Eduardo Spikes, left end. They got Aaron Lynch too. That's funny. So are they a 3-4 or 4-3? That's the question of the day. I would say 4-3. Just by the size of the linebackers here. Got Pat Pete still out there. 90 speed at 32 years old. That's pretty fucking impressive. That's pretty impressive. He's still an effective corner. Wow. How long is his contract up for? Let's see. Might be somebody I might want to acquire. Last year of his deal, $12 million in cap. I wonder if they would trade him. I won't try for this game. I'll keep him on the team for this game. See how he plays. If we can attack him, we won't target him because our receivers are not the best. And if we can attack Pat Pete with the corners that we have, the receivers that we have, that's not good. Tyrann Mathieu, 30 years old, is down to 86 speed now, but that's decent for a free safety. His man in zone at 75 is kind of disrespectful, to be honest. Tony Jefferson, 79 speed. If I have you one-on-one with my tight end, bro, it's a score. All right, so that's the 49ers roster, as well as the Cardinals roster. Let's go ahead and get into the game. That took longer than what I expected, but it is what it is, man. We're 81 overall. Wow. It's not bad. First year taking over the team. We're going to rock the same playbooks, my custom playbook, as well as the Buffalo Bills defense. Let's see how it goes, man. Week 1 of year 7. Definitely going to look to play a little bit more ball control. Obviously, we don't have the type of weapons that we had in Chicago. Our rookie wide receiver wound up having 107 catches, like 1,500 yards and 19 touchdowns, as well as Kevin Grice, who also went over 100 catches, 1,400 yards, and I think 8 touchdowns. He signed with the freaking Eagles. Just crazy. Like, that was somebody that I wanted to sign here, but I knew I would I needed to fill other holes, and I didn't want to be in a position where I didn't have enough cap. You know what I mean? Didn't have enough money to wiggle.
It's opening week in the NFL, and today we have two teams who are more than ready to get the season underway. It's the 49ers going up
Sean Rollins versus Cody Kessler.
The opening kick of the new season is
evenly matched up, 85 and 84. Playing in Arizona. Let's go.
First opened in 2006. Here's a look inside University of Phoenix Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. Today we start the new year with an NFC matchup out west between the San Francisco 49ers and the Arizona Cardinals.
A long-haired quarterback, huh?
With Charles
Interesting.
Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you look at this Cardinals.
Very, very interesting.
An early season tilt, and when it's an early season tilt, should be ready to roll.
Well, let's face it, the aches and pains haven't really set in yet, and both teams eyeing a really good start to get things going.
On the other side of the field for the visiting 49ers, and I don't think from what we saw down on the field before the game, there's any doubt they're ready to roll.
They pass the eye test, don't they? This team looks fired up and
Patrick Peterson is still returning kicks at 32 years old. Stop it. Oh, Chicago only won by 2 points against Washington. That's interesting. Washington does have the former free safety, Will Langley, on their team. I believe that defense gave up 35 points, though. That's insane. That's just never going to happen. All right, so we're on defense first. Let's see how this goes here. I actually rock with that. Ah, didn't get my play call. I was looking for the Buzz match.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. James has got it complete. That throw good for 4. It's second down.
Got a little dotty on me right there.
And the Buffet boys.
New England starts, I said New England. New Orleans starts 1-0. The reigning Super Bowl champion. They shut out the Titans in the Super Bowl 31-0. That was crazy. That shit was absolutely insane, bro. Alright, so 2 tight ends. So you know what we do. We go here.
And they're 6 yards away from picking up the first here.
Eric Armstead is going to play our 4-3-D end.
He'll look to throw. He's got time.
Armstead with the pressure right there. Let's go. Played that drive concept perfectly right there.
And the 49ers on the defensive side of the football.
Eric Armstead was a big-time high school basketball player turned into college football All-American. Now they're counting on him in the NFL to fulfill his promise.
Pretty solid squad we got here, man, to be honest. Alright, so let's go with the big dime here. Go with his own blitz.
Defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And that is in.
What's an errant throw? Let's go, buddy.
Looking for Dante Moncrief that time.
Hey, Geedy, buddy.
Brings up 4th down. Here comes the Cardinals punter now. He'll kick it away after a 3-and-out on the opening drive of the game.
It's not a bad get-off for our defense, man. 3-and-out. 29 almost got to the punter right there. That's what's up.
This is taken at the 15.
I did kind of swag the guys up a little bit, man. Gave him some cool equipment here. JV and Cloud with the block in the back. So we got a lot of first and second and third year players, man. It's a really young team, to be honest. Catch first career touchdown, Branch Dillon. That's the tight end here. Let's see if we can get that for him, man. Let's go with curl flat to the open side. Got a base defense out here.
Kessler now on first down.
And we got pressured quick.
Incomplete.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help.
Gonna run the Ohio concept here.
Being hurried, he got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. Second and 10 now. Kessler once more. And he'll be out of bounds, getting it across the 25.
Is that Trotter?
A good gain of 14 there, and it moves a chain.
Oh, that was the kid, Sylvester Kidd.
Likely you end up near the sideline. And what did we just see there?
First completion goes to the 4th overall pick right there from last season.
Tapping, foot dragging, picking it up, and making sure it was a catch.
Get a little bit of his run game going, man. Gotta feed this beast right here. This 95 speed beast. We have not been able to take advantage of that at all while he was a Bear. Looks like they want to send a little bit of pressure here, so go ahead and get out of this. Go with mesh.
The play clock's running down. A first down throw for Kessler. And a quick throw here that's complete. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line.
97's injured. Hitting that big 220-pound receiver. Okay.
Boy, not what you want to see in quarter one of the new
Cleveland's 1-0.
We'll be back.
Oh, did you hurt your back, sir? Did you? All right, so what we want to do here is we want to run the wide receiver 2 in a slot. We're going to go wide receiver strong here. 88's in the slot. That's where we want him. That's where he pretty much ate all last season, in the slot. He did pretty damn good as well.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Might have juked the wrong way there.
And it keeps the drive alive.
And that's a nice pickup of a first down on that second down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground.
Waters is a little better blocker, so in these type of sets, we're going to definitely be running. Oh, let's go, 22? 10 yards of carry, bro. Let's get it.
First down, 49ers.
That's another nice run, and I have to tell you, some of the coaches that I played for, their philosophies were always different when they see a guy running the ball.
Check off the honey badger right there.
Wanted to immediately go to play action and throw it now because it's wide open. Well, other coaches said, you know something? Until they stop him, that big boy's going to keep getting the football, and that might be the direction that they're going to go right now.
And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground.
They're not giving me any off coverage, bro.
They go play action here on first down.
I was outside of the pocket, and I wanted to throw the ball out to the right. That's gay.
Here comes the flag.
The D-line is getting off really quick, though.
So
Not gonna lie.
Intentional grounding penalty, and the offense goes back 10 yards.
Not gonna lie.
Last resort for the quarterback. He couldn't get outside of the tackle.
It's slip screen here, 2nd and 20.
Legally intentionally ground the football. Had to just launch it and take the penalty.
Now Kessler throwing on 2nd down. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up 3rd. Now that screen there on 2nd down.
DG was all over it, bro.
How they had hoped. Is that one they should have even tried, or is that one the quarterback sticks in his pocket?
I think the latter. I like what you said there, because trying is one thing. We can second guess just about every call. But in this case, when you realize that it's broken down, just throw it at the feet of your intended receiver so that no one can pick it off, right? You don't have the ball tipped up in the air, and you come back and try and pick up.
And is averaging 9 yards a carry, bro. Let's go.
I like what they were thinking on defense. Just guard the first down sticks. Don't let anyone pass that. Didn't matter whether they threw it or ran it. They just ended up rallying to the football on the running play and stopped them short of a first down.
Bounce back for me, baby. Yeah, yeah. Check up, baby.
This is marked down at about the 3-yard line.
Ryan Quigley's first punt is an awesome one.
Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4th, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any.
Oh, no.
So how about the guy with the #1 head?
Never good when 31 is running roughshod through your defense like that.
Not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold
But he trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's
going to run a lot of these crossfire blitzes here.
Be aggressive, because I've got the wild bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
Now we'll see what his offense can do. They go to Johnson again, and able to get it here to about the 16-yard line. When we sat with the coaching staff a couple of days ago, they said attacking that defensive look with a run, something they wanted to do, it was effective.
And they were extremely confident, weren't they? Their planning, their preparation, they knew what they were going to get in that defense, and they were able to attack it accordingly.
Let's go! The first down carry here for Johnson. And he goes across the 20.
And our guys are not the best tacklers right now. Not gonna lie.
Offensive linemen love creating space.
Not gonna lie.
The ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace it.
2nd down following the run. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take this
Get off 95.
25 yards.
Good block shit, buddy.
Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up.
Good one.
Some of the most unselfish players
3rd and 2. A lot of things they can do here. Looks like they're going to come out here and run the ball, though.
Allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make
with the overhead, cover 3 sky.
We just saw there. That's a big day.
They'll come out in the pistol. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he's got Moncrief.
3rd and 2, they go play action. Wow.
He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times, because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
Here's Johnson. And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48. 7 yards on the pickup.
And a whole lot of yards there, boy.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
So 2nd down, 3 yards to go now. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He's got the hook up with Conley. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard.
Nice concept right there, okay.
On the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
When the hitch route is run really well, that jab step off the line of scrimmage by the receiver, which is designed to back up the defender and give him a little bit of space, all you want there get that space, catch the football, and then make a move and pick up extra yardage. And that's exactly what he got done there.
Again, we'll see the pistol here. They'll look to throw now on first down. Completes it to Moncrief left side.
I got all turned around on that play, bro.
The 35-yard line. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move to sticks. Good use of the pass there to pick up the first down against a defensive look that they had specifically prepared for, they told us, coming into this one.
Certainly seems like they're holding all the right cards now, doesn't it? Because of their preparation. Went back, watched the tape, studied the tendencies, and they feel like they had them down cold, and they were able to use the pass against them.
They go back to the ground with Johnson.
Got a holding penalty right there. I synced it. Right guard, I believe.
Holding offense.
Center. All right. Close enough.
So oftentimes you see defensive holding. Here it's offensive holding for the flag. He lost 9 there. That's really going to set him back for second down. Following the penalty, it's Johnson.
Get off 55. Let's go, baby.
Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. And as a first-rounder, a lot of eyes on him, a lot of expectations.
And he has to play well in his rookie year. Those days of coddling guys and bringing them along slowly, those days are long gone. When you're drafted in the first round, they expect you to play right away. And the community's eyes and fan base, they'll be on you the entire way.
And you take a look at this draft class from a season ago, really it grades out as a pretty darn good class.
So you have to give a lot of credit to the entire scouting organization. General manager, personnel department, college scouts, all came together. They evaluated.
Wow, that's my best DB.
An excellent pickup of 34 yards.
That's my best DB.
And there's another one of those incredible highlight reel catches.
That is disrespectful, son.
Another big completion.
That is just straight disrespect right
I don't know
there.
how you avoid watching what they do. It's everywhere. All the highlight shows, watching it on Madden. Try not to get intimidated before you go out and have to play against these guys and try and stop them.
They'll look to throw here. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack.
Baptiste with the sack. Let's get it.
There of about 7 yards on first and goal, so now it's second down.
Well, that was point counterpoint, wasn't it? They decided to throw for it on first and goal. Instead, the defense counters with pressure, and the defense wins, getting a big sack.
And a really long drive here, and it goes on and on. Back to throw here. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful.
Get a little zone blitz right here, baby.
A long
Let's
drive
get it.
here. Play 12 coming up for the offense. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he slides.
Woohoo! He was
It's a
coming,
gain of
big fella.
5. And that will bring up an interesting decision.
Was on your ass like white on rice. A glass of milk, a paper plate, and a snowstorm, big fella.
And now out is the Cardinal field goal team here. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. And Myers able to knock it through. And the Cardinals have the first points. It's 3-0. And a long way to go. They started that drive at their own 3, and they scored 3 from it.
What an excellent job by an offense that could have very easily just said, okay, let's just take a few plays safe, punt the ball away, and play some defense. Instead, they found a way to attack and put themselves in position to put points on the board.
All right, this is a guy that needs no introduction to the league. He has been around quite a while.
And it's good that they have him, because when he looks around his huddle, he may not have guys with the same experience he has, maybe some of the youngsters, and his veteran leadership should help them along the way.
There go how safety look. And look to go to Kid right here.
On 1st and 10, it's Kessler. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll be brought down shy.
A hole on his own right there. I'll take that.
I know we just saw a nice throwing catch, but how about the big guys up front buying that time? Yeah, that's exactly what they did. They created time and allowed the space to happen, and it turned into a really nice play.
They just keep with the press, bro. They are not just going to lay off of that, huh?
On 2nd down, here's Kessler. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
First career catch for 85. Let's go, boys.
But it indeed gets him a new set of downs.
They got a completion there, but that's clearly an example of one side happy, the other side not very happy. Defense, hey, take 1 or 2 yards. We're good with that. Offense, you got to expect to get more on the passing play.
Watch it now, Barney. Let's see it. Now let's go. Green.
They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he'll be taken down across the
11 yards of carry.
Enemy territory.
It was all of this in Chicago, bro.
On NFL kickoff weekend. 3-0 is our score. Back to Glendale after this timeout.
This presentation of the NFL on
Coach Hooligan's a little upset on the sideline right there.
Gatorade, the sports fuel company.
2nd quarter now. Brandon Gaunt and Charles Davis with you. It's the 49ers in control of the football, and they've got it here with a 1st down. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. It'll be a gain of 6, and it'll make it a 2nd down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes
that's who our backup running back is.
Get him out in the flat and let him have
that's fucking Derrick Henry. Get him a spell here, man.
Here's the former Heisman winner. It's Derrick Henry.
Let him beat up on some DBs.
30 will be down at the 31-yard line. And we were down on the field watching Henry warm up before the game.
The same play, man.
No wonder he breaks those tackles.
And you remember what I told you when we were watching? It's not all pads. I mean, you get him out of pads and just see him in a regular suit or an outfit. He is a huge human being and a lot faster than what people know. When he gets rolling, he's a lot to bring down.
It's a pickup of 14 there, and it'll be a San Francisco 1st down.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary, and that led to a really nice game.
From the red zone now, 1st down, here's Kessler. And that is
At Pete with that big play, though.
After all the preparation, all the practice,
good shit, man.
A play like that will absolutely break your heart. They had everything they wanted, just unable to complete it. In the end zone, a big-time drop.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Kessler. And he's got his man in stride, complete. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4.
5 in the box, baby.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4.
On 3rd down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the 1st down marker was and getting there.
So this will be the 9th play on this drive. Shotgun snap, Kessler.
Come on, 17.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
And this seemingly endless drive continues.
Oh, hell no. Give me this run.
Ball spotted at the 4. It's 2nd and goal. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line.
That run didn't get very far, and I think when you're looking at his dimensions, he's a little bit on the smaller side. He's counting on the big guys up front to escort him in, and they couldn't create any kind of space for him, could they?
Yeah, didn't get the push they needed. This defense hasn't let him in yet. They'll need to stiffen here. 3rd and goal from the 2. On 3rd and 2, Kessler looks to throw. And he fires one, but incomplete. The 49ers are going to turn over to the special teams crew. The field goal unit is out there now.
Should have gave it to Henry there.
He'll have to cut this at a tight angle.
Should have gave it to Henry.
Is right through. And that will tie us at 3-3. So they get 3. They were hoping for 6. An unlucky number 13 play drive.
Well, you go to the sideline after putting 3 points on the board, happy, but you wanted to be ecstatic. You wanted to have 6 on the board. On the opposite sideline, though, the defense, I think they're high-fiving each other, only giving up 3 after letting them run that much offense.
And the Cardinals getting set to trot out there now. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points.
Get off 91. Let's go, bro.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Tough day. Tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. Again, it's Johnson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
Got to play more, I guess not conservative, but
weren't supposed to run the football this well in the National Football League. How about that veteran leadership? A big-time run combined with some nice blocking by his offensive line, showing that the ins and outs of being a veteran still has his place in this league. His odometer is not totally turned over yet.
Out of the pistol, here's Johnson. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Surveying the field. Still back there.
Play 96. Good job.
Downfield. They get to him for a loss of 4, and it brings up 3rd down on the
Good
sack.
shit, baby.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations, because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. Quarterback was hit.
Let's go.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Here comes the D swarming to the line. He'll look to throw. And he's able to take it across.
Oh, that's horse shit.
Going out of bounds. Give him 8 yards on the play, and they pick up the 1st.
And that's how you pick up a 1st down. Not only does he make the catch, but has enough body control to get his feet down inbounds, toe tapping and dragging to make sure he gets it done.
And the offense lining up 1st and 10. Now a 10th carry for Johnson. He can't bring him down.
The weight room
Johnson is a fucking animal, bro. That shit is just not fair.
And it's 2nd and 2.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, He's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Another pistol look here. On second down, Johnson. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about
98.
39. Only a young
Got in there, big fella.
So from a good situation on 2nd and 2, it's now 3rd and 1.
Partner, we know
Again, Najee McKnight is making a transition from right end to inside linebacker.
Pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson.
Damn, son.
First down yardage to
That guy hit him in the backfield, bro.
4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
98 hit him. You don't got the tackling yet, man.
3rd and 1. You know the defensive guys, they're trying to get down and get low and get leverage on the offensive lineman, but they didn't allow that to happen. They created a crease and allowed him to get through for a first down.
Let's go.
Now Johnson. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
That's a good play.
Yeah, just pounding this rock, huh?
Side of the ball, held him to a gain of 2, and that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
So the offense looking at a 2nd and 8. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And complete to Moncrief over the middle. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
Just threw right over the zone, bro. Like, he didn't give a single fuck.
Defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
Good hit, 58. Let's go, baby.
Knocked back to the 19
time.
line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing
Got a little ringer out here, man. Let's go, baby.
Frankly, Brandon, we're talking about things I'm not sure we ever thought we'd talk about in the NFL, and a lot of that is the speed at the linebacker position. A lot of these guys in college, they were safeties. They moved them up to outside linebacker to combat the spread offenses, and now we're seeing it in the NFL. Those same guys using their speed to make plays in the backfield, similar to that one.
Let's go. Green 39.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10.
That dude is pretty fucking fast.
Yards there on the run, and now 3rd down.
Not gonna lie.
Inside the red zone, and that means don't come away from there with anything less than 3 points, but everyone's thinking about 6. They're trying to get to the end zone. They decide to run a toss. Big people up front being mobile and moving, and a running back trying to follow behind them to find yardage, and that's exactly what he did.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down.
Good play, 24.
Chris Conley, the
Good play, bro. Let's go, man.
And that was a nice play. He knocked it away.
Need to clutch up.
Obviously, you want the interception in this situation. You want to take away any chance that they have any
clutch
decision
up,
to make
Bradbury.
on 4th down. But things happen so quickly in the end zone, in this compressed area of the field, that you're just happy to knock it away and not allow a touchdown.
And Myers able to knock it.
A long drive, man. What was that, 15 plays?
Field goals at 6-3. So they get the field goal, but part of that was a 14-play drive.
14 plays, wow.
Normally, when you hold the ball that long, run that many plays, you end up in the end zone. There's a breakdown on the defense. Something happens. In this case, that didn't. But really good ball control by the offense. They're hoping that they can wear them down if they keep having drives like that.
This is taken at the 3. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. And San Francisco gets set to go here. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point
kicker.
Exactly. You put it through the post. That's going to help him at contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about
Toe bashed
that.
it.
Super toe.
A reminder coming up at this and every halftime this season, we'll be checking in with Larry Ridley in Orlando for highlights and analysis of our first half.
LR, that's my man.
That's your guy. And after the play on the ground, that brings up second down here.
Let's go. Green, 39. Green,
Now Kessler on second down. And this one's incomplete.
Ah, man.
Incomplete pass.
He ain't
on
read
second
here.
down. Let's see what the offense draws up here on third.
Let's go. Blue, landed.
Off the play fake. Kessler. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. Only a pickup of 2, but that's all they needed for the first.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
Kessler now on first down. To the sideline, and a nice catch there. Made sure the feet were inbounds, and they were.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs, in this case the feet, doing a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
And a great job by our crew on the camera shot. Love when you see the grass or on the field turf, those rubber
Oh, God, he's injured.
Great catch. Short of the sticks.
Really, bro?
Completion, and now it's third down for this offense. They go play action with Kessler. A bullet through.
Kessler!
I have to say that was a surprise call on 3rd and inches. I thought they'd try and run the football there, but you got to believe they thought they'd surprise the defense and pick up something downfield, but that one goes incomplete.
The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches.
Here we go. Green, 39. Green, 39.
Kessler and company going on 4th. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and they're able to convert here on 4th and inches. Boy, that's some kind of effort. When he caught it, I doubted if he could get there. Knew it was going to be close, but credit him. Really good effort.
How about the rack on that play, the run after catch? But most of the time we think of it as just being an open field and picking up yardage. Sometimes you have to be real physical in order to gain the yardage you need for a first down.
Kessler now on first down. Going down the middle, and it's complete. 23 yards on the play.
And those first downs do add up. The offense keeps the ball moving downfield and keeps their
And
defense on
dislocated
the
hip, bro.
bench, giving them a chance to rest.
He can let the hell for the rest of the season.
So here we go, 1st and 10 now.
Rest of the fucking season, bro.
Looks like the defense in press coverage here. A first down carry for Henry. And able to
Oh, I like Derrick Henry.
quickly brought down, but a nice little gain. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
And once again, leverage wins. The offensive line, lower than the defensive front. They moved them and found some good space for the guy carrying the ball.
See if they stay on the ground for 2nd down. Kessler looks to throw on 2nd down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. A 5-yard gain, and now they're set up 1st and goal. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
Here we go. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
shotgun. Kessler. And that is incomplete.
Get Peterson,
16
though.
seconds now on the clock.
The out route's such a timing route that sometimes the guy throwing the ball just throws it almost blindly, just kind of counts on that timing winning. And in this case, the ball was batted away.
Long drive. The defense just cannot seem to catch a break and get off the field. Now Kessler throwing on second down. Firing quickly.
That's what that end zone, big fella.
And he's going
Get
to
it, boy.
take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Their big-bodied receiver as the first half is winding down. And once again, the 49ers are back out in front.
And while that touchdown does not give them an insurmountable lead, it's still a lead, and that always feels good to a team.
They'd love to take that into the lockers, but a little time left on that clock, so some work to do.
I like that. I like how you're guarding against a letdown
Marty
there.
looking forward.
Coaching them up from right up here in the booth.
Go, baby.
And he's got it.
First touchdown of the game.
10-6.
We answered that 14-play drive with a 12-play drive of our own.
So
We
that
scored a
drive,
touchdown. They
12
are limited to a
plays
field goal there.
And it's polished off by a touchdown for San Francisco.
I want to sit next to him. That's funny as shit. Look at it. That is fucking comedy, bro.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That's fielded in the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. They begin the drive with Johnson, and he'll get this one up to the 26. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we send you on to Orlando, we hook back up with Larry Ridley. He's got our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Thanks, Brandon, and welcome to the EA Halftime Report. Let's take a look back at the first half. Both teams have played smart with the football in the first half. Each team has avoided that one big turnover to this point, and it's a reason we have a very tight game at halftime. All right, let's get it going. Here's the first half highlights. Late in the first quarter, defense will get to the quarterback here. This will go for a loss of 7.
You know what he was doing back there.
Cardinals with the ball
Funny.
midway through the second. They're going to get to the QB once
Look at
again.
that push by 95,
This goes for a
though.
loss of 4.
Got your ass. Come here, boy.
1st and 10. Kessler's on target here, and he'll end up at the 20-yard line before being tackled. Later on the drive, Kessler's going to find his mark, and finally on play 12, they score. They're now on top by 4.
14-21 and a TD.
So that'll do
Not
it
bad,
for
man.
our
Not a
EA
bad
Sports
first half,
Studios.
Cody.
Now let's get you back out to Glendale as we check back in with Brandon Gott.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. Here comes the 49ers off.
All right, let's take a look at our depth chart here, because now that we have Trotter out, we did just fucking trade for. It's unfortunate. Towns, got Darden, Harry, and that's it. I do like Harry over Darden. Got the elusiveness. I want to put Towns as my return man. Nope. 71 catching traffic. Guys are interchangeable, really. Gonna go with Perry. He has the more experience. A little more speed as well. Elusiveness. Route run is a little lower. Towns is going to be the return man here.
Defensive unit as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter. They have the lead now. They'll be
the 0-1 trap. I believe this is a 4-3 defense, so we should be able to get this trap going here. Don't have to.
Breakers, or counters, as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else. First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
On second down, here's Kessler. Dancing, and he's going to lose a yard or two. Taken down behind the line.
That's a sack? That's bullshit.
Only a couple on the sack, but now it'll bring up third down. You never want to give up a sack. And from the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they left little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride. And they go into
strong
every
flood
job
here.
wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it. But it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
Here's Kessler to throw. And he's got his man on the out route.
Go, big fella.
And he's brought down after a good
Saw that guy jet down to the running back, so I knew it was man or match. I would have the tight end on the out route.
Rookie, and you don't want to get hung up on the word potential, but when you see him make catches like that, you keep thinking to yourself, he's good now. He's got a chance to be great with plenty of work.
That's too deep safety. Let's go ahead and take advantage of that.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
The ball a little bit here.
About the 42. 8 yards on the pickup.
I am ripping him for a lot in the run game, though. No bullshit.
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid type player. Half defensive back that covers passes and half linebacker that makes tackles. We just saw the linebacker make that play.
5 in the box with Derrick Henry.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Henry. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
Not too many more ideal situations in 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a first down. They ran it and picked it up.
They'll send the tight end in motion. On 1st and 10, here's Kessler.
Got the speed, baby.
Hits him in stride. Touchdown.
Got the speed, baby.
Their dangerous wide receiver, 35 yards. And the 49ers add 6 to their lead.
I know these wide receivers are about flash and dash and high-flying plays, but a good number of them played running back at some point in their career, and that's how they finish off a lot of their big plays, run after the catch.
And this time he finishes off the big play in the end zone. Now the extra point try.
Came out with a base set against my bunch. That's insane.
It's good, and now it's an 11-point lead, 17-6. So the drive there took 6 plays, and the end result for the 49ers, a touchdown. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will
17-6, baby.
And it comes out to the
looking good.
Line. Now we take
Looking good.
The offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half two.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you
Eric
to a
fucking
good start.
David Johnson, bro.
Meet with coaches, and they always talk about wanting to establish
So tough to stop, man.
It's oftentimes really good tight end who can control the line of scrimmage and the point of attack, and they're becoming harder to find because the colleges are giving us a whole lot of receiving tight ends, former wide receivers who can run, not necessarily block very well. In this case, though, we saw 2 tight ends on the field, both of them with the ability to block, and he ran the ball successfully behind that power set.
Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. It'll be a gain of 9, and that'll make it second and short.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And that's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play. One-on-one matchup if someone's trying to cover them, but they also like those one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to
Damn, son.
They get 9 out of that one. And
17 for 95 yards so far, bro.
Second and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
Let's go. 3-19. 3-19.
They stay on the ground on first with Johnson. And tough sledding.
Good job, Robert
Maybe
Quinn.
A yard. Stop short of the 35. The tackle by Robert Quinn.
That was a really nice play, able to stack that one up. When they get back in the huddle, he's got to tell his guys up front, great job. They kept people off of him, allowed him to run free, and make the hit on the runner.
Filled the gap nicely, kept him to just a 1-yard gain.
Set. 3-19. 3-19.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Oh, he's got a little daylight. 6 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 3rd down.
Got 3 tight ends out here, bro.
All right, here we go. Green, 39.
On 3rd down, Johnson.
Ah, 98, get there for me, bro. Get there for me, 98.
The gain of 4 that time as the drive
Get there for me.
continues.
Man, these guys may not win this ball game, but you certainly can't fault the effort of this man here today. He's been a real thorn in their sides all afternoon. And that last carry puts him over the 100-yard mark.
Hey, you got 3, you got 3. 3 down. Let's go.
There's a 20th carry for Johnson. And he's going to take this one down to about the 20.
So I filled the gap with the safety.
Give him
Good.
a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
The best defensive linemen. They play
New Orleans only won by 1 point. Wow.
Low and not get bowled over by offensive linemen. They have excellent hands. They can throw people off on a play. We just saw a great example of a really good run stop by a guy playing the defensive tackle position.
All right, here we go.
Johnson. And for one of the few times here
Thank
today,
you.
this run's not going to go anywhere. He'll pick up only a yard there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 7.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7.
Here we go now. Blue 90.
They'll set up a throw. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Dante Moncrief, a 22-yard touchdown ground. And the Cardinals have cut it to within a score.
I wonder if he changed anything on his play sheet or they just executed better? Because they had 2 previous drives that ended in field goals. Before this one, they finally were able to put into the end zone.
Well, whatever he did, speaking of the offensive coordinator, might be using that formula going forward.
Oh my God, I clicked the stick in, bro. Somebody's supposed to crash.
Pretty good sync right now. They're starting to move the ball well.
I guess the coach looked at the 2-point cheat sheet, said
Ow.
go for it, get it to a 3-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call, and he felt good about what he had for a 2-point conversion, and now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
And the Cardinals now heading out to defend. See if they can regroup a little bit. They gave up the touchdown.
Wow.
And you know,
All right, offense. Let's answer, man.
for coaches all across the league, one of their pet peeves, when teams get down, a lot of these guys now, they want to treat it like it's a video game or something. Hit reset. Let's start over, coach. Out of the first 2 series, they don't even matter now. Let's play again. That's not how it works. You're down. You gave up a touchdown. You can't do it again. You have to dig in, grit it out, and fight it out. Reset buttons. It's driving everybody crazy. There are no reset buttons when you're playing in this game.
Oh, yes.
It's a foot race. The 40. Past the 20. Touchdown, 49ers.
Let's go. That's why he was brought over from Chicago right there, man.
74 yards.
Hell of a catch right there, bro.
Add on to their lead.
Facing the blitz.
When they drew that up,
Gets the ball off to the big tight end.
But he got it and took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
Now the try here for the extra point.
Answer back real quick on that ass, though, boy. 74-yarder, man. Let's go, bro.
They certainly made quick work of that. Ultra quick work. One of the fastest drives you'll ever see. Just one play resulting in the touchdown. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. We get a look now at the 49ers defense as they get into position. Last drive, touchdown surrendered. Here, see if they can stop them.
It's always a constant battle of letting the last series go, good or bad, but especially bad. Give up a touchdown. Okay, forget the finger pointing, forget the blame. Go back out and play the defense you know you're capable of and help your team out.
And probably look to the leaders as always.
As always. They're going to be the ones going to grab some people and say, all right, let's do this thing. Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game, and while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
Decent chunk of yardage still left here. 2nd and 7.
Tight end right, tight end right. That's in there, Barney.
They'll run it with Johnson. Give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs.
Really good, skillful, tough running throughout this.
Yeah, they literally will not stop running the ball either, bro.
First down. He's got
Crazy.
a nickname, doesn't he? How about the human first down machine? I think that fits.
3 down. Hang on now. 3-19.
They go play action here on first down. And Conley's got it over the middle. A gain of 6 there on first.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. And give him about 4 on the play, but he's marked short, so it'll be 3rd and about the length of the football.
They literally just going every play in their playbook is just run, run, run.
And the D looking like they may blitz. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And James has it.
129. You make that play, big fella.
Got the conversion on 3rd down.
And Brandon, from
Had you in a hard flat, and you still didn't make that play?
Where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree. One thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first.
On the screen, I dare you.
Back to throw now on first down. He's got his man on the crossing route. They got 18 yards.
Bit down on the drag like an idiot.
Set of downs. And there they went crossing route against the zone defense. What do you think of that?
Takes real coordination between the passer and the receiver, because you've got to read those zones and where the open spots are and be on the same page with the guy throwing the football. Because sometimes you're throwing it in front of the zone, sometimes you're throwing it between the zones, sometimes the receiver's going to just kind of find a spot and what we call sit down and present himself to the quarterback and throw it there. It's a tough read, but when they're in sync, it's really effective.
They try the left side with Johnson. Fighting through. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
David Johnson is just making me look so bad right now, bro. Seriously.
You watch a team run the ball really well. There's a pinball effect.
It's making me look bad right now,
There's
bro.
some things of beauty in there when you see these nice, explosive, strong runs. And this guy, he knows how to carry the football really well and continually wants the football. Why? He knows the offensive line's going to give him great effort, and he gives great effort himself to finish off runs.
We are through three quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
We might have to make another trade, man. We might have to go back to the Bears and steal away one of their linebackers, bro.
Back now
Seriously.
here on EA Sports. It's Cardinal football, but they trail here as we
Might be D-line too, bro. Like, they're not getting off the blocks as much as, you know, obviously they're not the Bears, but
job.
I met him in the gap right there.
2 yards the gain there.
Didn't rush it, waited on him, hit him. Go, baby.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
Out of the gun now on third down.
Bro, what?
Touchdown Cardinals.
Oh my God, son.
From 6 yards away.
He doesn't even make a play on the ball?
Closer.
Literally watches him catch it?
Running it correctly, you think it's really going to be a slant.
Yeah, well, we talk all the time about how it's
Wow.
tough, but you're saying, don't forget, it's tough to cover for the defense.
Wow.
To not get caught inside or get beat inside. So you guard that a little bit more. So that gives you a little bit more space to operate outside if you start your move initially inside if you're a receiver.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. Here comes the Cardinals defense. They head out and get set here. Their secondary, their whole defensive unit really struggling. They've given up 3 touchdown passes. That last drive was dominant through the air against them.
They found something that was working for them on offense, and they just kept going.
Run right at Kandichi right here.
So that means an entire overhaul on the defensive side. They need more pressure on the quarterback and obviously need tighter coverage on the receivers.
See if they can get that tighter coverage. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be
Or no.
down. The fourth quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
Now Kessler. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up.
Should have had the dig route behind it.
I know exactly
I
what's going
forced
to be
that.
said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there were more people there to get him down.
An extra DB added here for the Cards on third.
Blitzer play coverage.
Oh, Kimdichi, thank you. Oh, that was a Kimdichi.
Sometimes you have to just watch the
Playing
football.
defensive end
Make
now.
sure it's snapped before you're jumping.
Take that though.
So the offense needing 4 yards. It's third down. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. From the gun on third, Kessler. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first.
Oh, man, he actually got that first down. Let's go.
That's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
Oh, so frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here, down late. Tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
They come up in an empty set. 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end. And this is incomplete.
Should have hit the dig. Should have hit the dig.
So incomplete on first. Let's see what second down has in store.
Get some of these yards back there.
Kessler again here on 2nd and 10. And he's got his man in stride.
Or just take the touchdown.
Touchdown, 49ers. Their dangerous wide receiver, 57 yards. And the 49ers add 6 to their lead. Good pass, clean catch, and a house call there on the fly route.
And not that much room to operate. So that tells you about his acceleration. We always talk about being able to go from 0 to 60 real fast. Took him less time than that to get to top speed and complete that play.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll elect not
Take the
to
10-point
return
lead, man.
this
I would
one,
love
so
to have
they'll
taken
bring
more
it up
time
to
off the clock, but
25 on the touchback.
being up 10 is more important right now.
Zone offense now as they get set to take over. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn into a play action, and throw one deep.
And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
We just saw another example of really good defensive football, which has led to the cushion that they have in this game. Got to him once again, knocked him on the ground, forced an incompletion.
Yeah, they've set the tone. It's one thing to set the tone, another to come in here on the road and set the tone. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Finding time. And the hit,
Go, baby.
It's incomplete. He was looking for
Shit,
his big
son.
tight end there, Jesse James. And it'll bring up third down.
Whenever I see a drop like that, I have to kind of take a step back and check myself a little bit. So used to seeing those big guys make big-time spectacular plays that when they drop one, I have to remind myself, we ask a lot out of these guys. Block and catch the football, not easily done in today's NFL.
Underneath for Johnson. And Johnson.
His ass fumbled. Let's go.
Loose, poked out, and they are going to set up shop.
Go, baby. Went to the well too many times right there. Honey, fuck me.
I don't want to violate any of our broadcasting rules by declaring a game over before it's over, but that one, that puts them in real jeopardy there.
Absolutely. It was a two-possession game. It is a two-possession game.
Man stuck his hand out like, no.
Obviously now, no chance at all to get those points that they so desperately needed.
The San Francisco offense getting their last-minute instructions before they take over here. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he's got room. And they do get him down, but not before he reaches the 4-yard line.
And we all know it's turned into a passing league in the NFL, but that doesn't mean people still don't like to run the football. When you run it that successfully, your offensive line is fired up. What they want to do each and every game is run block. Get out and smack some people. I would say go ahead and run it again.
They'll need to get the play off quickly. They come up in an offset eye. They'll try and run for it with Henry. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. And in this situation with a lead 4th quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco
Quit your talking. We scoring TDs around here. Bye. Give me, like, the Yiddies.
3-yard touchdown run. And the forced fumble defensively leads to 6 points for the Niners. Solid job up front. Really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
Yeah, that was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run. End result, 6 points.
Touchdown. Extra point attempt to come here. And he's been a busy man. 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
He hung up 38. Oh, shit, I got to take that number 8 off him, man. Steve Young number, man.
Drive there only spanning 3 plays. And Derrick Henry able to finish it off with a touchdown run. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And a pretty good return.
Tackle 36.
Stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24.
Good job, buddy. Kidding, buddy.
Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
Oh! Boy! Did you see that shit, Shane?
Any kind of mistakes, but it's been pretty symptomatic what we've seen all game with them.
Oh, look at the hit, though.
To forget, absolutely.
Look at the hit, though.
Now here come the 49ers. And they'll simply be looking to build up confidence in the last.
That's a blitz I'm going to have to add, bro. I'm going to have to add that to the repertoire, man. Free safety, middle 3.
No matter what the defense throws.
Jesus Christ. Oh my God, he came in scot-free. He came in scot-free. I see that. So that play had a check and release on it, right? A lot of times when you get check and releases, you have to, call your play depending on where the defense is sending their pressure from. Because a lot of times those check and releases are not checking the proper guys. Sometimes you got to slide protect in order to get your check and release in a proper situation. But right here, 43, the 87 hit power just coming screaming at the QB. Boom. Let's go. Big plays, man. Big plays, bro.
They feel like they're in a groove right now.
Big fucking plays, man.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go around.
That is key, big fella.
With very good field position.
Oh, look at that little stack set they got there. Let's go ahead and hit this to the outside.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down. You're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Play clock winding down.
Let's go.
Oh, whoops. I forgot about the auto motion there.
And just take the delay.
Delay of game, offense.
Looking at putting up 40 points in our first game with the team. That's what's up, man. I can dig it.
And the offense behind the chains here, a touch on 2nd and 11. Now a handoff here to his running back. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. A gain of a yard gets them back where they started. Now it's 3rd and 10.
Well, I think we know by now that every run is not going to be broken and get all the way to the end zone. But these short ones still have their value. You can still set up your play action and throw the football. You control the clock because you have the ball and they don't. And often the physicality sets the tempo for the game.
So we got 3 of 1 tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up 4th down. So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. From the left hash, a chip shot here.
We milk much of this clock as we can, man.
Time
We got
running
3
out here on the
scores.
play clock. And his kick is good. And that will push this lead.
We have 3 touchdowns, man.
So
Insane,
it's 3
bro.
more points, and that widens things out even further here in the 4th.
Hey, in this league, you can never have too much. So if you're in range, grab the 3 whenever you can.
The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. So out now come the Cardinals. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal? And they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive. A little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown. But they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think the coach would be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield, punching the end zone without turning it over.
11 yards on the pickup, and it'll give the Cardinals a first down.
Now that run is one to build on, and I know it sounds like a cliche and it seems like a simple thing, but truthfully, coaches are always looking for something to pull out of a tough day. And right now, this team has had one of those. So that run there, I guarantee that's a clip and save as they move forward and look towards the next game. And he'll tell his team, this is what we're looking for. This is what we planned for. Let's have more of this to start games as opposed to getting it at the end.
Just a yard on the first down carry.
So Especially rushed for 150 yards only, bro.
Good run for him. What else is new? That'll put him right at 150 yards for the game. So he's really made his presence felt in this one.
2nd down following the run. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He's got time in the pocket. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
Why not blitz him again, right?
Pick up the first here on 3rd after that
Why not?
incompletion.
Watch 84. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Safety sweeping.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Oh, the disrespect. I'm gonna go for it, really? Why?
A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down.
Oh, here we go. Watch it now, Barney.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And James has it. Give him 18 yards on that one. And on fourth down, they're able to convert and move the sticks.
And that's a big pickup
That's so
on the
annoying.
first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on fourth down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Seeing that play and understanding just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays, makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have a really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it? And what a really nice game right there on first down for them. Brings up a nice second down for them.
And he will find his man on the outside. Time for a break. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving. We're back to finish this one off after this. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They'll run it now out of the gun. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Nowhere to
First sack of his career. Let's go, 55.
Winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up 3rd. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's got time. Under pressure, and they got to
96 with the sack. Back to back, big fella.
By the offense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And some room to work. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Holding offense.
Down to a knee here. The defense.
Damn.
A couple of timeouts. We'll see.
No unnecessary roughness on the knee? Wow.
Down to a knee here. The defense still with a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them.
Walk out of here with the dub, man. Let's get it, bro.
And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off.
Delay of game, offense.
Let's take this free punt here. Had the stats of a punter, right?
And someone must have been in this hot sun a little too long. They've got the punt team out there. And just to clarify, it is not 4th down. This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. And this will carry out of bounds. Where are they going to spot it now? At about the 18-yard line, it looks like. And partner, this
Cody Kessler's 1-0
game that we get to call together. So
season.
Special every year, week 1.
No turnovers.
Fly over the big American flag out there before
No
they give all the hoopla.
turnovers.
Just having football back, so special.
It is an opening day, opening game. There's just nothing like it because you really build to a crescendo. But the best part for us is that crescendo lasts for a while. Opening game here, an entire season. We get into the playoffs, to the Super Bowl. I was really excited. I could barely sleep last night. I can't imagine being a player.
So for the 49ers, not much to complain about here. They come in and steal a victory in a tough place to play on a Sunday night. And they'll return home next week to take on the Oakland Raiders. Meanwhile, for Arizona, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll try to turn it around next week as they head to Atlanta for a matchup with the Falcons. So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everybody.
Both quarterbacks completed over 70%. Look at these QBRs, bro. It's insane. Kessler 4 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. We did take a couple of sacks, though, but shout out to the fucking run game of both teams here. Sean Dansby averaging 8.7 yards a carry. Derrick Henry 5.5. Wow. Sean Rollins, the third-year quarterback, does fumble. Interesting to say the least. Jesse James, 8 catches for 74 yards. He was forcing it to that tight end, bro. No bullshit. Rookie tight end leads the team in receptions with Dansby, both at 4. Gotta see how long Trotters gonna be out for. That really sucks that he got hurt in the first game of the season, bro. Look at all these huge plays right here, though. Jermaine Waters, that catch and run was everything. And Corey Perry, his only catch, 35-yard TD. It's interesting, bro. Interesting. So our rookie second rounder, 33rd overall pick, does give up a sack. I believe that was to Robert Kimdichie, though, so not so bad. Josh Dye, 2 sacks. Let's just go to my team first. No, well, it wasn't even that got the sack. It was this guy, Javonte Massey. Okay. 3, 4, 5 sacks from the squad. Rookie gets in there. First overall pick, Tyree Booker gets his first sack in his first game. Hopefully that's a sign of many more to come. Evan Kowalski gets the sack, fumble, and recovery. Darius Baptiste got back there once, and Josh Dye twice, once early and then late in the game as well. No interceptions from either team. Bradbury got 2 pass deflections, but he did allow a hell of a touchdown, not gonna lie. Ibrahim Cole has a forced fumble. Okay. Another rookie here from Oklahoma. You know, I like those Oklahoma guys. Najee McKnight has the fumble recovery. So the Cole forces the fumble on what's his name? David Johnson. And Najee McKnight gets the recovery. It's nice to see all of these young players making plays, man. No bullshit. No bullshit. Let's check the team stats real quick. 16 first downs is respectable. It really is. They did have 366 yards of offense, but we did limit them to under 200 yards passing. Obviously, they weren't trying to pass the ball as much because David Johnson was just running all up and through my defense. But it is what it is. We were 50% on third down. You can't ask for too much better than that. 16 first downs is not bad, considering that I'm pretty sure we got beaten time of possession by a lot. 5 minutes. 6 minutes, really. Yeah, about 6 minutes. Yeah, man. I think the first game went pretty well. We put up 41 points. Ran the ball effectively. Passed the ball effectively. No turnovers, man. That's the key right there, bro. We didn't finish this up here. Got to make some adjustments to the depth chart. Other than that, I think this team is. I think we can win some games with this team, man. For real. Really do. Look at all that coach XP I got. Like, I'm never gonna use that shit. Although I should have used it for free agency. That would have been nice. So we're actually going to start using all of their XP here. As I forgot about this after preseason. He's basically my linebacker, which is really undersized. Be 6 feet, 195, and be playing linebacker. I might just go ahead and swap him out, and have him playing the deep safety, and have Jaquiski Tart playing linebacker. A little bit more bigger body. He does have good hit power though. He does have high motor. He got that while he was in Chicago. Alright, let's go ahead and get 76 zone. 66. 66. 72 tackle is fine. Why not? 71 catching. Oh, 76. Okay. Alright, you can rock with that. Addison Whitley. Long-time backup for the Bears. Lead the backup to defensive tackle for the longest time, bro. No bullshit. He's never gotten past that 69 overall rating, though. Ali Burke, I believe, is my backup left tackle, so... we can get the impact block up, buddy. 77 across the board there. Up to 55 awareness. That should suffice. Robert Quinn. Picked up in free agency here. Nobody wanted him, apparently. Need you to fly to the ball, sir. Even though you're not flying too many places with that speed. Jaquiski Tart, 87 speed, 86 acceleration. That's kind of interesting. Play rack, block shed, 66 tackle. What's your pursuit? Your pursuit angles to be impeccable, young sir. Sylvester Kidd. This is the young wide receiver here. We got the catch traits. We do not. We can get aggressive first. Good route running and everything else. Start working on them hands, big fella. Gotta start working on them hands, big fella. Fabian Cloud, backup outside linebacker here. Give him the spin move, why not? That's all you're getting for now. Ali Jeffers. Defensive tackles. Oh my god, 72 block shed, bro? Pretty fucking bad. You're trash, kid. Alright, let's not do all of this again. Fuck that. Player has regressed. Who? What? You're disrespecting, though. How long is Trotter out for? 8 fucking weeks, man. That really stinks, bro. That really sucks. Alright, on to our receivers here. Who's the better run blocker? Towns is the better run blocker. Pretty even, to be honest. No clear cut there. 91 elusiveness from Perry, though. That's why I really want to get him on the field. All right, so I think Towns is going to be my return man. Towns is going to be the return man, and Perry's going to be the nickel. I mean, not the nickel, the slot. All right. Towns going to be the slot. Luckily, I signed this guy. I mean, it's so bad that he got injured so early, man. I didn't even get to use him. So disrespectful. Be good with tight ends here. Two tight ends that were not re-signed by the Bears. We're going to go ahead and sign him. He gets like an 80-yard touchdown right here, bro. This guy. That's 79 speed. I do want to make sure that my running back is all set. This is also a running back that was not re-signed by the Bears. Obviously not the best stiff arm and spin move or juke, but he's got 75 trucking and 67 elusiveness as well. And he can pass block, 61 and 44 impact block. That's not bad, to be honest. TBH. I do want to have another. Do want to get my hands on another receiving back. Let's go ahead and hit that depth chart up real quick. Darden has the 93 speed, but he's really short. I mean, not short, but he's really small. Only 173 pounds. Got a little better catching traffic, though. Does not have elusiveness. More of a catch it and get down kind of guy. Alright, so who's not going to make the cut here? Okay with Hastings as my backup, to be honest. He's got decent throw power, decent short accuracy. Eventually he'll get up there as far as his medium accuracy and all that good stuff. But for now, I kind of like him over Ackerman. I think I'm going to deactivate Ackerman. Basically cut him. Or try to trade him. See how it goes. Punt return. Corey Perry can stay there. Give me Towns there. You kind of like this guy in this spot. 83 elusiveness. Alright, yeah, so Drayton is going to remain the kick returner. Towns is his blocker. Corey Perry is punt return. Do I want to give up 3 in speed to get 9 in agility? That's the question here. He's not ready yet. I like McDaniels, but he's not ready yet. He's not ready to be a starter full time. Kowalski. To be honest, this Marco Wimper dude, bro, kind of reminds me of like a T.J. Green from Clemson, the Colts pick from last draft. Not the best in coverage, but he's an athletic freak that can make some plays. Of course, his catching, T.J. Green's catching is a little higher, but decent stuff, decent stats across the board, man. I think with his athletic ability, he can make some plays. He's 6'2". That's a key. Major key. Casey. The one with the 81 agility. I don't want him on the field, bro, at all, ever. A lot of young guys here. Let's try to get that trade done with the quarterback here. So Ackerman, who has started some games in his career, don't get me wrong, he has started some games. Yeah, he started some games every year in his career so far, except one, and he was undrafted. Wow, because he sat on my damn bench for an entire season, on my practice squad. That's some XP. 72 overall is not bad for a backup. Which is why we're about to shop him around. Trade away. Who wants some? Nobody. Damn, Daniel. Trading block for you. And let's go ahead and advance the week. Got the Raiders up. Okay. Is Jack Del Rio still coaching the Raiders? That's the question of the day, son. He is. What? Oh, because of Khalil Mack that he still has a job. Trust me, I know this. Alright, let's check the transaction log, see if there's anything new shaking up around the league after week 1. Couple re-signings here. Okay, that was my trade from last week. There's roster. Lincoln Jones? Who the hell is this guy? Why the hell is he wearing number 1? What? Impossible. That 44, homie. Samuel Gilray. 90 acceleration, 87 agility, 86 strength. This guy drafted first round? 24-year-old rookie? 3rd round. Wow, that's a steal. I should have targeted his ass. 86 strength, 90 tackle, 89 hit power. God damn. Roman Presley, I would love to get you on the squad, bro. Assad Singletary is definitely a pass rusher. Y'all are not using him properly. I tell y'all that. Mar Tatum. Edwards, Kier, Ford. This guy, yo, no bullshit, bro. I developed this guy from like a 50 something overall. 50 something overall, bro. Doesn't have any stats. It's a 7th round pick. Your final year, your rookie deal, and you're a 74 overall, and you pretty much could start on some teams. Not bad, man. It's not fucking bad at all. Yeah, what's it gonna take for me to get my hands on Presley? I know what Presley can do. I know what Presley can do. That 87 hit power comes in handy. This was his rookie year when I basically usered him the entire season. Then we got Richie Linton the next year, and Presley was not null and void. He still played a lot of snaps, just not as many. 2nd round pick there. Did they re-sign him? They didn't. Didn't re-sign him, huh? Might be the time to swoop in here. Wait, was Singletary their 1st round pick? Might have been. Yep. He was a 1st round pick. Right, you got a 1st and 2nd round pick, man. You're not gonna sign this guy back. Let's go ahead and trade for him. See what we can get here. I'll trade you my guy, Jackie Poe. 84 overall for 75 overall. No interest. Interested in right outside linebacker? Definitely not getting either one of these guys. Better yet, they don't need them. Center or free safety. I'm trading you my only center. Kowalski just made a hell of a play, so I don't want to get rid of him either. Picks it is. What we got? We have no 1st round pick next year. No 4th round, but 2 5s, 6, 7, 2 1s next year. 2, 3, 4, 2 4s. Oh, and a 5. 1 6 this year. Guess they really don't need a inside linebacker at all. They aren't interested in either one of these guys, bro. Alright. The search continues to find a starting caliber middle linebacker here. We have a few linebackers on the squad, but there's not a ringer. Purvis, I believe, has hit power. He does. So does Poe. He just wasn't bringing the wood. He's got 83 strength as well. I think it's the low block shed that wasn't getting me to the ball. Pursuit is low as well. McPherson is the clear-cut, most athletic coverage linebacker that we have. His 74 zone coverage. something here. Number 54 for Marshall. Guess I just gotta start upgrading them, huh? When was he drafted? Let me see. Jackie Poe. 73 tackles last season, 1 pick, 4 pass deflections. Undrafted, wow. Waiting for that roster spot, huh, buddy? Last year, his deal as well. Zone blitz 38% of the time. We're gonna see some cover 1, cover 3, cover 2, all types of shit here. On the offense, 24% of the time they run screen passes. Wow. Definitely go with 2-man as our defense. We definitely want to develop our wide receiver and tight end here. Their defensive tendencies again. Gotta go with blitz counters here. No, we don't. We could go with that. But this will get me quarterback as well. Let's go with that. Gotta go with blitz counters. We're playing against Khalil Mack. If they do decide to blitz me, at least we'll have a little bit added protection there when it comes to pass blocking. And it also helps that Dwight Peck and Ali Swan are getting more XP. So let's see. Peck earns 600, 728. It's about 1,000. And then Peck Swan earns 4, 5, 588, 688, about 730 points a week. Alright. And Booker, what's Booker getting here? 300 there. 1,080. Alright. Not bad. Not bad at all. This is a long video, man. I'm not gonna lie. Check out the Raiders injury report. They have none. Fuck. Alright. Well, you know how it goes, man. I'm gonna cut the video here and come back in a few minutes and be ready to enjoy the gameplay, my friend.